What is up, you guys? I am here again with another video, and I just wanted to talk to you guys what's been going on since my surgery. It has now been over a month, and I feel like I kind of just left you guys in the ghost. I've been kind of just giving you guys just the drama behind the scenes of all the shit that's going on, but I wanted to talk about like my meals and how my food, like how my habits have changed. So um, after like I want to say like the 2 weeks, I started to not really follow the strict meal plans because it was so out of the place. There was so much going on. Every single day was like different things, and I know we're supposed to try new things and stuff like that, but I felt like it was just a waste of time because I'm eating so little. I am gonna do a whole video dedicating like what I like, what I don't like, and all that stuff, like showing you guys physically like things that I like and what I don't like. But I've noticed that I'm eating very little, like very small portions, which is great, you know. But also I've noticed that um artificial flavors, my body just does not like them now. Does not like them. I don't think my body ever did, but I think now my body's just more angry. When I do take a protein or even almond milk, so I've been trying to find different things. So I did find a different milk that is organic and unsweet and everything, and better. It only has 3 ingredients. And so I've noticed that the less ingredients something has, the better. The more ingredients it has, the worse. so yeah, I have thrown up twice, and I believe the first time it's because I was just eating too quickly, and I think the second time it was I was eating too much, and I also took all of my vitamins like all towards the end, and I just ended up throwing up. And let me tell you, the throw up thing just, it's the worst thing ever. Like, it feels like you don't know what to do and you don't have control. Like, you know, like when you want to throw up and you have some type of control, like you are able to like walk to the nearest bathroom. Well, this, when it's happened to me, thank God it's only happened to me at home. And it's gotten to the point where it literally like I have to rush to the bathroom and throw up. And yeah, so that's happened twice. It actually happened to me today. It was a little scary. I was about to do my mom's hair, and then I literally had to go throw up. So I think lesson learned for me is I need to eat slower, and I need to just eat not as much food, because in my brain I'm like, I'm still eating like my old ways, like now what I'm eating, but like the portion. So I think I'm like, I'll be starving. I'm like, oh my God, I need to eat this really big plate. And then I start to eat, and then I'm like getting full, and then I look at my plate and I'm like, oh my God, I barely ate. So I'm still adjusting to the whole like me learning how to eat and everything, but I have been introducing a little bit of everything to my body. I just know that I can't eat much. So that's what's happened to me. And I feel like I'm able to drink more water. So I feel like in the beginning, like the first, second week, I was drinking a lot of water. And then like after that, after the second week, water wise, I felt like I just was not, I was only able to like drink one, maybe two bottle waters. Fucking can't speak. So I feel like now I'm like getting back to like me eating and drinking better. I think what really messed me up was my period. I think that like it like completely like just my hormones are like not used to like the what's going on with my body, so like they didn't know what to do. And also my period was a little weird. My period usually like, so okay, so when I first got my period, I would have it for 7 days straight. I didn't get no warning, I didn't get no light, no, it was 7 full days heavy. Then in my 20s, it's when I would start to get like warnings, and like I would get like a little bit of spotting, very light, pink, whatever. And I'm like, okay, so my period's coming like tomorrow or in a few days. And that started kind of happening until I was about 30. And then when I turned 30, I remember my period wasn't as heavy on the first day, but it was heavy on the second day, and then it just like kind of just stayed heavy the other remaining days. And then when I turned 33, I want to say, I started getting the same thing where it was light, heavy, and then it was back to light, but it was 7 days. When I turned 34, my period completely changed. And it went from 7 days to 5 to 6 days. But they were heavy. Okay, I didn't have no warning or a light. No, they were super heavy. Now, what's happened to me is I literally had spotting multiple days, and then I got my period, and then it was like taking forever to cut off. Like it would not come one day, and then it would come again the next day, and it was just kind of bouncing back and forth. It was the most annoying shit ever, but your girl got through it, okay? Because I was like, oh my god, do I have to wear a pad the whole 7 days? Because I was kind of getting used to the groove of like literally going from 7 days to 5 to 6 days. So having that 1 or 2 less days, I was like, ooh, excited. Because I've never experienced that. I've always just had 7 days, like crazy. But that's the PCOS. That's the, that's everything. I am like trying. So one of my new favorite fucking meals is Chick-fil-A, getting the crunch kale crunch with grilled chicken, 5 pieces, and getting any type of one sauce, and then like shake the chicken. I did shake it with the kale crunch, and I didn't like it. I felt like it just went like to one section of the salad. It didn't like spread out. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting it into the sauce, putting it into the chicken, shake it like the Kardashians, and then I put it on top of the kale. And oh my god, I want to know how they get the kale to be that way, because it is so good, so freaking good. That is my favorite to-go meal. I don't think I'm gonna ever probably buy from like Taco Bell. I'm not a Taco Bell person, and the last time I ate from Taco Bell was years ago, and I got really, really sick. So I never want to see Taco Bell ever again in my life. And that taco, like I've ordered here and there whenever it's an emergency. Like it's not really something that I usually grab to. I feel like everything's kind of just the same. Like there's no actual flavor. So it's annoying. But I do want to try a Chick-fil-A. I may try like a kid's. I wonder if I can be like, hey, can I just get like a smaller portion of like a salad or something, or a bowl? Because I feel like every time I go, which has been a very long time, I'm not a very Chipotle person either. They just like, so I feel like I need to go and be like, hey, can you just give me everything smaller proportions, like kids proportion or something. But I want to go try no other restaurants. I really want to go to Applebee's. Sadly, there's no Applebee's. There used to be one, not anymore. But every time I go to the doctor's, we go to Applebee's. So I can't wait to like try. I usually get the chicken with shrimp on top, and then like you get to pick your 2 sides. And I always pick like broccoli and like mashed potatoes or something, and I would always order another salad on the side, and I felt like it was a lot. So I'm thinking I won't be ordering the salad. I'll be ordering just like double broccoli. I probably won't eat the whole thing, and then like try the chicken with the shrimp. Other restaurants, I really don't go to other restaurants, to tell you the truth. I'm not really a Wendy's person. I used to be a Wendy's person, but not anymore because my mom doesn't like it, and everywhere I go, my mom goes. So it's like trying to convince her to get Wendy's is weird. I am a huge Arby's fan. I love Arby's. I just don't go as often as I used to because, once again, my mom doesn't like it, and it's like, what's the point? My mom's always with me. But I officially fit into medium-sized clothes. I bought a whole bunch of new pajamas. I got rid of all of my other pajamas that were just sweats and all that stuff. So I bought some official pajamas. I feel like I need to go back to like a different place and try like different ones. I feel like I need some more long sleeve ones. Because I like it. Isn't that amazing? So if you're here a fan, it's my heater. It's my heater slash cooler slash, try to make sure, slash air whatever. It cleans the air. There we go. I was gonna say air filter. But yeah, I think, you know, everyone's different. I've been asking around everyone else, and everyone is kind of all dealing with different things. But I'm excited. I feel like I'm there. I have been adding some spice to my meals. I feel good. I don't feel like it's crazy or anything. What else? I'm trying to think. Some other drama happened, but I don't know if I should keep going with the drama. I feel like I'm done with the drama. Like, it's annoying. But I plan on like sharing with you guys like what I pack for a week. Just so you guys can have ideas of like what to order and like what to get and stuff like that. And I am officially 170 pounds. I have never, it's been a minute since I've been 170. When I lost a whole bunch of weight, like a few years ago, I started at 175. And I got all the way to 135, but that was years ago. I'm talking about years. Like I was married, like I think 2 years into my marriage. So it was a long time ago. So I'm excited. I'm officially getting rid of all of my extra large and large stuff because I just don't want to keep it, you know. And I'm happy. I'm happy with the surgery. I'm gonna keep saying I'm happy with the surgery. I'm just not happy where I got it done, which is sad, but it's true. It's just true. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be blunt and honest. It's true. I'm not really happy with the place I picked. I feel like they don't care. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that in that situation. But what else? I officially started putting scar gel on my scars. So this is the one I got. I need to send it to my nurse friend to see if this is a good one, but she told me to start off with a gel and then use the tape, even though it's the same thing. But she's like, the tape can actually affect the glue that they use to like tighten you up, your skin where they opened. And I never thought of that, but that makes sense. So she told me to get a gel. And she told me to use it 2 to 3 times a day. I haven't done that. I only done this once. And I'm planning on just doing it like, you know, like laying in bed, putting this on, and then like, you know what I mean? You know, like doing whatever I need to do to get ready for bed. But I am gonna then put it on like once I get home, like at the shower, freshly at the shower, and just like air dry and then have that there. It does take a minute to dry, and I think that's why I'm like not being able to use it as frequently. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a summary of what's going on. I am able to eat a little bit of everything. What I've noticed, nothing's really made me feel sick. I've noticed that if it's too greasy, like if food is too greasy, I can't eat it. I just can't. My body, that's when I throw up. That's one of the reasons why I threw up today. I felt like the food was just a little too greasy, so I need to keep that in mind as I learn about my new stomach. But I did see another girl who talked about, she was like, you don't need to really follow the guideline that they give you. Just start introducing food to your body. Obviously do the whole liquid the first week, but after that, like, just start introducing things that you've always eaten and go from there. And I feel like that's what I've been kind of doing, and it's been going pretty well. Just the 2 days that I just threw up, you know. The first time it happened and it didn't throw up that much. The second time, today, it was a lot. Like, I even threw up my pills. So yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, but it is what it is. It's a learning curve, you know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I am planning on doing this in Spanish also, because I feel like a lot of people like want to know like this information, you know. But that's it for this video. Peace out. Take care. Bye.